Alright, welcome back to the Two-Stroke Turbo channel. Welcome back to Stella, my shop dog, except we're not at the shop today, we're at home. It's Sunday, and normally I spend Sundays with my family, but my girls are out doing things, my wife's out doing things. It's beautiful. The sun is gorgeous. It's cold at night, like 32, and then 55 during the day, perfect for working. You guys have seen me do some home improvement projects. We dug out my entire basement. We put in 2 window wells during COVID, and then I've been working on my driveway. I hand dug out all this space between my driveway and the house to put in pavers. So I dug that down 9 inches, the dirt, and then brought in a dump truck load, 6,000 pounds of gravel, and I just spread that out. Fixed a patch here where the excavator damaged my driveway so that I have a nice straight edge. And this little van, you've seen me do a couple videos on it. It has paid for itself time and time again. Stella's admiring what value this little K-van has had. You can see I've still got stuff. I'm still filling buckets full of dirt and rocks and getting rid of stuff. Finally got this all cleared out. Tried to use the van as a compactor to compact my gravel, but ended up getting stuck. It wasn't the greatest idea. So but the purpose of this video is, Stella, come here, Stella, come. We're going to show Stella and I are going to show you something. Typically my videos are on cars, as you guys know. We like working on odd microcars. Happen to have one parked here in my driveway. It needed to take the cover off so it could get some fresh air. It was starting to get moldy and under the waterproof cover. Now the sun is out. Stella's looking to find comfort. She's probably going to end up in the back of the Mustang. But come on, follow me to the backyard here. Stella, you too. There's something I've been wanting to get done. And being it's a quiet day, way back here in the depths of everything that's I don't know what to do with. We got some visqueen, some plastic covering up some of the bikes we don't use. But there's something in that pile in the very back that's motorized. And it's not a microcar, but it's really cool, and I haven't done anything with it in years, and I need to do something with it. I'm going to clear all this out and pull out that little two-stroke Wonder and see if we can get it going. Just come along. Let's move some stuff. Hopefully there's not a bunch of dog waste back in there and rat's nests, but there's something back in there, and I'm going to pull it out. So watch me. Oh, you going to help me? You going to help me find some rats in there? So what's this? Over here. What's over here? What do we got in the bushes here? Find a rat. That was a good rat sniffer. If there's a rat in here, she'll figure it out. Okay, what are we looking at? I think I'm showing you exactly what we're looking at. You're a good puppy. You smell a rat? Because if there's a rat in there, I'm going to get really upset. Okay. Why don't you get out of the way? She's sniffing for rats. I'm going to reach through here. Still, you got to move a little bit. You're right in the way. You might have a sniff for rat. I want to make sure that the engine rolls over. Okay, yeah, it rolls over really easily. Before I get too deep, plug is off. I rode this thing a couple years ago and it pooped out on me halfway around the block. I had to push it home, and I just kind of never, I thought maybe it lost compression, but it's definitely got compression. I don't know what happened. I used a different type of oil, the old TC3, and I think I might have fouled the plug. At least that's what I'm hoping that I did. Anyhow, back in there's a copper frame. You can see that. That's my old Mobilette 6-volt. It's a 1959 Mobilette moped with a variator. It's really cool. It's 49cc. I'm going to get that thing out. I've been wanting to get this thing out and getting it going. Take it to one of the Wednesday night St. John's scooter club meets. I think they'd really like to see that. So I got to get all this stuff out of the way and get back in there and see if I can pull that out. Okay. Buried. Okay, you can get a little better look at it now. I got it unlocked, and I'm all locked up with a cable. That's my air in the tire. Let's get that thing out. Oh, Well, it's not rat turds. No, it's not. Good. It took a little bit. Make sure it turns over. It seems like it does. There we go. That should help. Poor thing. It's been back there for quite some time. Let's see if we can get this thing to fire up. I don't know if it will or not, but let's try. Okay, so we got the bike out into the open here, trying to resuscitate the old girl. It takes two-stroke mixed, I think 30-to-1. This is the tank. The tank is hollow frame, basically. The outlet is right here. It runs in this hose into the carburetor. I've got a fuel petcock here. This is the float bowl for the carburetor, which then goes into the engine and then out the exhaust. The engine rolls over and it seems like it has compression. It does have a compression release, which I'll use once I get ready. I think it's flooded, or I think I fouled it with the non-synthetic oil I was using. I must have mixed it wrong, or I'm not sure what happened, but it seemed like it seized up, but I don't think it did. So the points are in here. I got to check those. I think we have compression. We got to figure out if we got fuel and spark. So I'm going to take a sample of the fuel next before we foul out the plug, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we got the tires pumped up, 40 pounds. I got the spark plug out. Let's make sure this one's pumped up. Yeah, it's holding there. I just need to find some shade so I can see if there's spark. Okay, so we're set up here in the shade. Let's see if we can get some spark. Here's our spark plug here. I see no spark. No spark at all. So we have a new spark plug. I think that's where I left off last time, but we have no spark. Points are under this cover, and I need an impact wrench, which I do not have here at the home office. I'm gonna have to take this bike into the shop to get it repaired. I think the points are closed or burned, or I don't know what. But I got to clean the points so we get some spark, and then we may have a fuel problem. So I pumped the tires up, which is great because I'm going to have to move this project to the shop. And to do that, I was mentioning earlier at the beginning of this video how utilitarian my little van is. Now it's proven. It swallowed up my scooter like you wouldn't believe. That's amazing. And I still have my dirt. Wow. I have transport, enclosed transport for my scooter in my K-van. That's so great. Love this thing.